Zorro. Chapter 6, Friar Felipe. Captain Ramon returns to the Presidio. He is furious. I must punish Lolita, her family, and Zorro for their insults, he thinks. I must write a letter to the governor. I must tell him that Don Carlos Polito and his family are traitors. They are Zorro's friends. They help him. He writes the letter and sends it to the governor. He smiles and says, I want to see the Polito family in prison. I want to see you in prison, says a man's voice. Captain Ramon turns around and sees Zorro. You are a villain. Fight me, but don't hurt the Polito family, says Zorro. Sergeant Gonzalez, come quickly, says the captain. Zorro is here. Zorro disappears. I am here, Captain, says Sergeant Gonzalez. Take all the soldiers and find Zorro. We must capture him. The soldiers follow Zorro. The night is dark. It is difficult to follow him because his horse is very fast. The next morning the soldiers return to the Presidio. They are tired and angry. Zorro is still free. There are many people in front of the Presidio that morning. Don Diego is there too. Something is happening. An old friar is standing before the magistrate. The old friar is in chains. I am not a thief, says the old friar. I am a poor friar. What is happening? Asks Don Diego. This old friar is a thief. He must be punished, answers the magistrate. That is impossible. Friar Felipe is an honest man. I know him, says Don Diego. No, you are wrong, says the cruel magistrate. He calls two soldiers and says, whip this friar 15 times. The soldiers whip the old friar and he falls to the ground. Don Diego is very angry because Friar Felipe is his friend. He returns to his father's hacienda. Good afternoon, my son, says his father, Don Alejandro Vega. I am happy to see you. Come and tell me about Lolita. Does she want to marry you? I like Lolita, but she doesn't like me. She likes romantic men. What can I do? Asks Don Diego. Girls like courageous, romantic men. You must talk about love. You must play the guitar and sing love songs. Give her some flowers. This is what young men do. Wake up, Diego, says Don Alejandro. How ridiculous. I cannot do these stupid things, says Don Diego. You must try. Lolita is a lovely girl, says Don Alejandro. There are many problems in my life. I want to rest and meditate, says Don Diego.